Hi, my name is Rich Naha with Circle Fresh Farms. I'm here at Yarrow Farms, one of the proud network farmers for Circle Fresh Farms. Circle Fresh Farms was formed in 2011 for the purpose of empowering the small local farmer to be profitable on a small scale. So Circle Fresh Farms is actually a network of small local organic farms along the Front Range in Colorado. Most of the produce in the U.S. just isn't fresh. It comes from Mexico or Chile or Central America or Florida. It travels thousands of miles, and in order to get the food on the shelves in the supermarket, they have to pick it days, if not weeks, before it would naturally ripen on the plant or the tree. So it never had the opportunity to develop the nutritional density that happens during ripening. So you pick the fruit before it ripens, and then you put it on a truck, and it starts to deteriorate in the distribution process, which can take weeks. You have to grow the food locally and harvest it when it's ripe and get it on the shelf within 48 hours. The only way to do that profitably in the United States is in a greenhouse, so that you can grow year long and not be affected by the weather trends that are happening. Circle Fresh has developed organic growing techniques and has achieved yields that I think are setting the standard in the industry.
What we do here is, like you said, it's all hydroponics, so everything grows in this soil media, is like ground up coconut husks. You get a lot more oxygen to the root systems, which develops it a lot stronger and creates a much stronger plant. So these flowers actually is what turns into your fruit here. Some greenhouses will use the hand pollination process, to where if you go through and like flick the flowering set like that, the pollen will fall off, creating the process to which the fruit begins to develop. So here we do it differently than some places. They fly around, they'll go to the flowers, they'll attach on the flower, take all the pollen off, and then they'll return it back to their hive. This is what does all of our pollination process. So this is the environmental process here. It's what we use to control this back wall, which is basically like a large swamp cooler. The entire back wall has aspen pad, the water drips down. We kick these fans on and it sucks the air through the greenhouse, cooling the house or whatever temperature you want it to be. You have your four main nutrients, potassium, calcium, magnesium, and iron also is a mix with the calcium. Then we'll use the organic fertilizers he was talking about. Basically, this machine will pull whatever we want to administer to the plants through certain levels, mix it with the water, and then it comes out in your irrigation lines, feeds the plants. Plants usually have like showing signs of nutrient deficiencies and that sort of thing, like too much iron, too little this, that sort of thing. So with this, we can adjust the watering cycle to have either more or less or right amount of what we want it to be. None of the seeds we use are GMO'd. People nowadays, they want to know where their food's being grown, know that it's something that they can trust.
So Yarrow Farms produces approximately 300,000 pounds of organic tomatoes per year. And it's grown in a 2-acre facility that's in the middle of an urban neighborhood. And Circle Fresh on a whole produces about 1.5 million pounds of organic produce. Another important point about greenhouse hydroponic growing is that we can produce 4 to 5 times the food per square foot on 1/10 as much water. We sell to Whole Foods, door-to-door organics, Mile High Organics, King Soopers, Safeway, and a variety of the smaller retailers like Tony's Market, Marsacks. The goal of Circle Fresh is local production for local distribution, so that we can ensure that we're picking the produce when it's at its maximum nutrient density and get it on the shelves within 48 hours, so that the consumer can bite into the freshest tasting, best tasting tomato that they've ever had.